Yeah, hope every single thing is cool. And also the audio is okay. Anyway, good morning, afternoon, evening to everyone going to watch. And we're gonna keep on trying this because it is still not complete. Alright. I'm gonna turn this off because it will hide absolutely every single thing. My bad. Well, we're gonna keep on working on the drawings. Mainly gonna keep working on the shading because it's still not finished yet. Let me check if all the self-promotion is all up. So, yep, that will be all. Hope everyone have a good day. And if senpai going to watch, I'm not having alcohol. Hello, Displacer. Welcome to the stream. Just about to start my continual drawings because it's still constantly being delayed. Hope every single thing. Hope you have a good day or good night because it's probably nighttime for you due to time zone. Yeah, welcome. We are just starting, so you have a lot of times to chill. The goal of the stream today is just hopefully get the shading finished because we still have that. So, wait, I forgot to turn my phone. So in keep placing your work. Ooh, hope the kids like it. But say hi to them too. I think I did post the image version of the drawing, so you can also show your kid that version. Hopefully it will be better. I forgot to add important detail is the eye color. I don't know what is the eye color, so I'm gonna pick random yellow. This is hi, and you can call her Flop. Her sister is Boo Boo. Is this Boo Boo or Bobo? I don't know. But welcome Flop to the stream. Currently we are drawing dragons. So if you like dragons, you can also watching me drawings and doing the entire thing very slowly. But if you also have any question, feel free to ask. Because I may or may not draw for a while. Boo Boo, she loves dragon as this is the Wings of Fire. Yes, this is the dragon, but it's not Wings of Fire. It's from Monster Hunter. This is Rathalos, and this is Ratian. Gradient is green and watercolor is red. Hope it's clear, and if there is more questions, feel free to ask. I don't mind at all. I see have been submitted. And the layers. They're always full of layers. Currently, I don't want to go too much on the setting because I usually overlay the entire drawing a bit later by painting on top of them. So yeah, we're just gonna get what we need for the color and the shading, and then we're gonna switch. It's really not a style of drawing for every single person, but you do what you feel like. There is no right, no wrong. I just prefer to do this because I often have random changes whenever I finish the drawings. Damn, I have so many layers. Okay, I'm gonna do some stuff to get this hopefully better. Okay, this will let me see things a bit better until I return them to normal. But this is how I often do my shading. I have the white base and the entire shading color, also known as blue. Well, this is just how I like to say. Also, I need to turn this off. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The song is linked. I did put the song in the description for you to check. It's mostly a loop BGM from the creator. You can check it in the description. It's okay, don't worry about that. It happened a lot. It's not like happened a lot, but it kinda something that will happen. But I did link the song in the description for you to check if you want to have the song. It's free to use. Nice. The song was recommended by Zombie because she noticed that I don't have any background music for most of my stream. And it's something that she did ask me to look into, but then I keep forget about it. Yeah, it's really good. And it's very chilling. I use it in like most of my stream when I unlock it. You can say unlock because early on my stream I didn't have any background music until Grief forced me to. Until Zombie forced me to. It's kind of a contrast, do you think so? Because I'm known for all of my napalm. And then here I have a very chill music. It's kind of like the aftermath of a fire. Made the chaos much better. I mean, yeah. You have the chill time of the chaos, and then you have the chaotic napalm barrage incoming. All the napalm was so fun. Oh, I forgot I need to switch the entire group. Oh yeah, it's really looking better now. It's very nice. Classical music. Fire! Oh yeah, all the classical music. Classical music is just so good. And sometimes they are so dramatic that you can feel like, oh, the blue. The color you like is the blue. I miss playing music, yeah. Wait, you used to play music? Oh yeah, the blue is so cool. Also, I would like to mention that my color, like what I see, the color is different from the stream, so yeah, there's something there. But you used to play music? Because that sounds really cool. I actually went to school to be music teacher. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I mean, being a dog groomer is also really cool. And I have taken some while, so yeah, I can see that. But hey, are you enjoying your ride? Your white huh? Because if you're enjoying it, then there's nothing wrong with it. That would be a very wide ride. I have my kiddos as a result of my life. Cool. Oh yeah, the life of that. Oh damn. So I may end up awake a very sleepy person now, and I don't know how long they're going to be awake. And if I mention the person, they already know. Please go back to sleep if you're going to sleep, though. You know, like some people can just wake up when someone mentions their name. That's okay, I was about to hop up and do a dive or two with my boo-boo. You're so very welcome on my ship. Thanks. Thanks, this space. Only I will just only focus on drawing at the moment, but thank you for your offer. Have fun with your dive, right? Because having fun is more important. Especially with your kids, your kiddo. Thanks. Have a good night. It's morning to me, but thank you. Time zone. I saw you mention me on Discord while I'm working on the feet. I'm working on the feet. But thank you. I need to type some messages. Give me a moment. Okay. So for anyone may asking, it's just a certain person in my family decide to wake up because I mentioned them. So I'm telling them to go back to sleep. That's it all. And somehow they have to message me on Discord. I don't mind. I don't mind about that, but it just go to sleep. If you need sleep, just go to sleep. I'm gonna drink a bit of water. Water! Hydrate is important. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Radiant winds have some noise. I may add that. Yeah, this may work. It indeed works. I just need to add a bit more. Let's check. Yep, that will be all for now. I mean, most I can thin it down using the same brush to give it some more noise. Okay, let's continue over here. We still have a lot of things to do. And that will be the entire stream going to be a lot of things to do. Getting the tails one by one. We're just gonna walk slow on that because there is no rush. I wish I have some things to rush about it, but there's absolutely none. Why? The main reason is because I have times to do after I rush my homework. Hey, at least my rush is justified because I need to finish homework in order to prepare for the stream. Yeah. Yep, the scale is looking well. Looking good job. Yep, I'm getting a bit random. I feel like that's always going to happen whenever I do drawings because my brain does not like to process too much information and also doesn't like to be idle, so yeah, I'm just gonna pew around and about. I don't know if anyone does have that, like whenever you're getting a bit chill, you just like being very random. Does anyone have that or it's just me? That may be just be me. I'm too random for this. Yay! The randomness is real. I don't know, I just feel like being randomly sometimes you just want to cause a lot of chaos. That also probably why I like napalm. I like fire. Anyway, this should be good for now. Ooh, look at the detail. Okay, that is gradient, greenness. So let me move the group back. And now we're gonna work on waterlogs. Hello, Min Green! Welcome to the stream. For me, when I try to not be random, I cause randomness. Oh yes. That's not relatable. Especially when you play with your friends, you was being like, yeah, I'm not going to cause too much randomness, and then somehow you cause a lot of randomness. That may or may not include in friendly fire. But welcome to the streaming green. Hope you have good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. How's you doing? Currently, we are continuing the drawings as usual. Of the same drawings that still haven't been finished yet. I should turn this off because a lot of mess up in the setting. I should turn it off for the entire time and then I forgot. Hey, at least it gives me some nice blue color. And somehow either I roll nat 1 or nat 20, no in between. Oh my. As a person who play both the games, that sounds way too relatable. Like sometimes you get the nat 20, sometimes you just get a nat 1 and then the next row you just get a hacking nat 20. Or you just get the nat 20 on these stupid things. I play Baldur's Gate 3 before I start streaming, and I also had a big experience with D&D. There was a session that it's mostly a very short session. One time we tried to sneak into the enemy camp, and I'm like, yeah, let's just do sneaking first. And then somehow that sneaking got a fail instantly. And then whenever there also another session, I'm like, yeah, let me use my wisdom to spy the world, and I got 3 nat 20s for 3 different times, even though it's very unnecessary. It was so random for me, and the group that I've been called as the Eagle Eye, even though I play as a Lisa. Lisa. Yeah, like. And the thing is, normally my DM cool people like having combat around never expect me to roll a nat 20, which in turn caused him a lot of questions because he didn't prepare for any investigations, stuff like that. He just prefer us to go straight to the enemy, stuff like that. So of course it caused a lot of chaos. But we have fun. It was a short session, so after work we haven't returned to it. But my character was a Lisa Fortune. The main focus of my character was about he was in the guild, and also he's a sportsman, so he's very chaotic in nature. And because of my knowledge and experience about D&D, since I have a friend who is a forever DM, he taught me a lot about D&D. I'm being the only note taker in the entire group. Even the DM asked me for the note because he didn't take any note. Oh yeah, it was real. Although like in D&D, you can take notes for yourself, or each person take their own, like each person take their own note, or you have a dedicated note taker. Usually, it's prefer to have each person take their own notes, because obviously each person might have different point of view, and they might want to have their personal opinions, which is the prefer often. But yeah, I end up being the only note taker. Since also play with another person that I know who is completely new to D&D. He haven't even played board game, no have any experience prior to the session, so it's understandable. Even though I have to shorten my note, because obviously since I was including every single, like, like how Paul they made things a bit dramatic on their walls. I make my note a bit dramatic, like we stab the enemy into the heart, and then because the other person play as Dragon Ball, and I even including note that they use their tail swipe the enemy's leg to knock them down. Yeah, and of course the DM, as usual, the DM didn't expect me to improvise the tail swipe, because depending on different edition, Dragon Ball may or may not have tail. So I usually ask if like, does the Dragon Ball have tail or not? Because for some they may, and for some they may not. It's very important for me to ask that, because yeah, different edition. And really, I don't know what is the preferred option. For me, I like Dragon Balls having tail, because there will be a tailless lizard. And as usual, I cause a lot of chaos to the DM. I feel bad for him, but at the same time, he makes us do a lot of combat, so. The first thing we did in the session is fight the bear. We fought the bear. The Dragon Ball was bleeding. I'm totally okay. And I also add that in the note, even though my sister was like, do you really have to add that in the note? As a note taker, yes. Hey, at least one thing, we all have fun. And no one haven't touched D&D ever since that day, because of DM being busy. So there's that. Yeah, schedule. The hardest enemy, because you can't avoid the schedule. of wanting everyone in your D&D group being busy. It balances. At one side, you get to gather information and provide common understanding for the group. On the other, chaos! Yeah. True. That is very correct because I did adding some chaos, being the most calculated person. Like the Dragon Balls, he died. He ended up dying in the season, but it's okay. We end up getting him a new character. But you know, like the moment you see a dead body, you just like, hey damn, can I loot that body? And that body is your Dragon Ball friend who died in the combat. Oh, I remember that. When I answered my DM and the Dragon Ball friend that died, just like, are you seriously? I died for you to protect you, and then you still loot my body. But they have cool weapons and armor, and since everything and my DM is just like every single time you make a new character, you get like entire equipment back, like a new set of equipment. So I'm just like, can I just loot that so that we can have extra things? So everyone's carrying, yeah, that's the thing. Like they have their stuff, like so why can't I just grab their stuff since they're going to get it back anyway? If you ask, I did end up grabbing those items. And my DM was just suffering in pain because look. It was so fun, to be fair, like... Oh yeah, during the combat, I used, what's it called? The spell... was playing as a druid, there was a spell that caused, like, vines around at your dedicated location. And I used it to trap one of the bandits to stole them because we was fighting the bandit camp, so there was so many of them. So yeah, and one of the bandits need to do the saving throw. He got a nat one, and the DM is like, well, I didn't expect that, so now they die. Like from the DM description. Like his description is like the bandits struggle a lot, but they end up tangle themselves way more and yeah, just die because he can't untangle himself. And I'm like, wow, that is a very fast 6-second death. Because in D&D, one turn took like 6 seconds, so yeah, it was a very fast 6-second death. And that was also unexpected death. I have a lot of random D&D or Portal 3 stories, so oh yeah, I feel like I use oh yeah a lot whenever I just like remember random things. We'll talk about hey, I'm losing you. Right. Didn't want to. The fun part is my lizard folk named Mirrobite. He have the bite in his name as I realize his bite does more damage than the sack. the sickle, the sack. I think it's called a sickle because it's more of like the handheld one. So after I realized that, I end up just biting the enemies using my teeth more than actually turn the bite in my name into reality. That it become a joke between us that whenever we see a lizard, we just say, "That's me goodbye." Yeah, the moment you realize that your teeth does more damage, just like, yep, I'm gonna bite. Every single turn that I get, I just bite the enemies. It was so funny because my DM didn't expect me to actually bite most of the end of the encounter. People exploit. Yeah, I actually found out that my bite does more damage. Because lizard folk have special ability that is they actually can bite. And I found out that my bite does more damage, so in turn it does more damage per turn without actually breaking the game because I'm just using what I have. Right? I'm gonna cover this entirely because this is all in the dark zone. And I ran out spell slots too. So yes, there's also that. Because at low level, you don't really have the proper ability to fight the entire bandit camp. The entire enemy's camp, so yeah, there's also that. And we also have to fight like, I think it was 5 bandit and 1 elite, which is a warlock. And of course they have a lot of struggle with that because a warlock, even though he's a warlock, he have his melee option and he have a very special passive that whenever it's his first attack in a turn, he will guarantee get a crit. So there is that problem. And the Dragonborn friend who didn't know too much about D&D, he saw the crow, the familiar that the warlock had, and he instantly got all full aggro on it. And it's very obvious that it's a familiar because, well, I found that it has a truth that I'm able to notice is it's not something, it's a familiar, and I already warned them, but they be like full target the crow, and then the crow and because the crow didn't die in one turn. To be fair, the crow have like 20 HP, so it was a lot HP. The crow instantly teleported the warlock over to our party and almost caused the entire team wipe. And the funny thing is the crow have 20 HP, but the warlock only have 10 HP. So the moment we managed to kill that warlock, the crow just bye bye. And I'm just laughing for the entire time because I keep telling the team, because I was the one telling the team to just focus on the warlock. And then they just focus on the crow. I'm just like, bro, please just kill the warlock. The crow is a familiar. It's just gonna stay with the warlock anyway. I feel like I used my wisdom to understand because I was the only one in the team to actually identify and also not being careless in the group. Even though I'm a little poke, I fight. Yep, that was my experience with D&D, and it was so funny. The crow almost become the final boss. Yes. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. We were talking about D&D, about my last session in D&D, and yes, the crow was almost become a final boss because it have 28 HP and can use the magic. Normally we fought like 50, 10, 20 or something is HP, sometimes it's like 15, depends. But the crow have 20 is, and that 20 is almost kill us. But yeah, welcome direct to the stream. Currently we are chilling, chatting, absolutely every single thing that we have. And me join. Currently I'm fixing the setting to get things more nicely cleaner look and fixing up some stuff. That may or may not including a lot of detail that I may skip until it's the time for me to rendering. That is how I do my drawing. If anyone have different style of drawing, feel free to use whatever you prefer. There is a lot of comfort zone in drawings. Oh yeah, I forgot. I feel like I may have to add the alright counter because of how many times I say that. I did some background off stream, so you can see that there is a bit more detail. It's still working in progress as usual. The goal is getting the drawings a bit darker because it will make the drawings more dramatic, and I like dramatic. That may be how I like my fire. But this is the idea. Which is something I will hope that. But for now we shall continue. I like the background, to be fair. It's still very simple, but then it looks so cool. remind me of Avatar, the Big Blue Alien movie ship. Unfortunately, you have two different avatar. So it's understandable. But yeah, speaking of Avatar, I also used to watch Avatar. I said used to. So my family does occasionally, if they have like movies that they want to watch, they go to the cinema. We don't normally go to the cinema or theater, so it was like an occasion. And the last Avatar that we watched was the water one, the one we see people. We see the people. And it was really nice, to be fair. All the detail, oh, it's just so cool. The underwater look also really good too. I may forget like most of the detail of the movies because I have a confused brain. I don't remember things too well. But yeah, it was really nice to go and watch. Since we don't really go to the cinema often, that is just how we are. I think the latest one is the one with fire people. We still haven't went to watch it, but I may see some spoilers around. I don't mind the spoilers, to be fair, but that looks so dramatic though. Because fire. I see fire. And you know I like fire. You guys all know that how much I like fire. Napalm! Yes. We like napalm over here. It's just so nice to see the world on fire. And also to send all the annoying mid-noon heat over to the side, to the boss. After all, they even have their base over at the lava planet too, so yeah. Why not? They may appreciate some more fire. Hey. Unfortunately, the napalm caused a lot of friendly fire. But that is okay because we already warned them that there will be fire. A lot of times, whenever I use napalm, I usually scream napalm. Sometimes I don't because I'm totally fully clear that I'm fine enough. And at the end, you still have someone who died from napalm. Speaking about Avatar, the last airbender, is it safe to assume you would want to be a firebender? Okay, I don't really know too much about the last airbender one, but fire is so good. I think the only knowledge I have is from spoilers, stuff like that. But I think you can lava painting, right? As a firebender, you can paint lava. So technically, you can use that fire to make obsidian to trap people. And also obsidian is a very hard mineral too, so you can use the obsidians into the mold and turn it into obsidian armor. Of course, your weakness is still going to be the earthbender, but still and I think there was also part that you can ban lightning because lightning have a lot of heat. Okay, I may really need to get this in to be dark so that I can add the blue. Correct me if I'm wrong, Annie, because I haven't really watched the last airbender. I may or may not have my nemesis of arc because of how often I die from people using arc. But fire, no, it's just you see the world go on fire. And the spirit is the spirit animal for all benders or dragons. Oh wait, if that's so, it will be too good. Yeah, there is a very high chance that I'm going to be a firebender. But I don't know what will happen. That's a good question though. Will a fire or earthbender use magma? Yeah, that is the thing. Is magma have heat? They have a lot of heat. But they also have mineral because they are from Earth. So technically, an earthbender can bend, but then that also have heat. So the firebender also can bend. So who would bend the lava? I don't know. If anyone wants the last bender, please let's help with that because I do not know and I do not remember. Because if you talk about metal, then obviously it would end up being the earthbender since the metal is completely cooled off. So there is no heat inside, so the earthbender can bend, but the firebender can't. But we are talking about magma, which is heated mineral, very high. So yeah, there is also that. Which until then we may do not know. It's funny how we end up having a new question to ask about because I really haven't into watching because of free time is still a luxury for me as I still have my studies to do. Still, yeah, I really want. There's a very likely chance that I will be a firebender. Sweetheart was I like fire. Because fire is so pretty. Pretty fire. Am I gonna get this entire pond? Set it now. Stupid dog. How about you, Jack? What kind would you be? Oh yeah, if anyone also watching the stream, what kind of bender you would be? Because it's very fun and kind of like a question about how you would be if you was in the avatar. I think there may be a personality test for that, but what about without the personality test? For me, yeah, I may go straight to fire because of how much fire I like to cause. The amount of chaos. Fire is just so pretty. Set the wall place. You see the enemy panicking and you laugh as a maniac. As you are the one that set the wall on fire. I would just go for opening. Ooh. I mean with your... I don't know why, but you give me the calm energy. So it would be good, like stoic. It's okay though, it's okay. It's okay. But Earth is also really good because you can make your own stuff, feel the vibration, and just I think her name is Top. You saw how strong Top is. It's okay, don't worry too much about grandmas. We don't care about grandmas. If anyone having a grandma police, you're going to get kicked or get yeeted. I like yeet. I feel like yeeted is the better option. It's because English is my second language and probably a lot of people too. So grammar stuff is a challenge to keep things in order. It's a challenge. So yeah, no grammar police around because you will catch me making like absolutely every single grammar mistake. That may or may not include my sister who used to be the grammar police for a while. Yay! But feel free to just bring you around. There's no issue over here. And opening is really good. Grandma, police, no, it's grandma. Okay, you know what? You're gonna catch me there because I can't spell. Thanks. I can't spell English. It's the second one, but it's okay, David. No hard feeling, we are just chilling, having fun. It's okay, really, it's okay. I mean, you don't have the auto caption. It just keep translating it just keep caption my stream as shrimp. So I'm shrimping. I'm shrimping. But yes, it's all really good. No hard feeling. Because I can't even spell English right anyway, so we're shrimping. Oh yeah, they were in the Avatar, the last airbender. Which bender would you be? A question that we are not forcing you to, but it's just something to know. Saying if people may have different bending. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I like water bending so I can love blending all you. Someone goes right there. Yeah, blood bending is so cool though. Because even if you don't really use blood entirely, it's still very logical to be able to bend people, since humans contain a lot of water anyway. But that sounds like you really like to go into chaos though, and we like chaos. I like how we have the very normal option like me, fire, because I like fire. We have Min Green with the green in his name. He also been the earthbender. And then we have Derek. Go straight to blood. Yeah, that's really a good choice. It is indeed really a good choice because it's fun to have some more chaos and also a surprise to the enemy because yeah, you're just controlling the battle. Controlling the enemies and make them run away when they realize you can bend against their will. Oh damn. Well, at least you have some. You know that you notice that you are behind the stream. I think because I have the latency being the lowest as it can be, so there is some buffering around. I may have to set the delay again whenever I do join stream and whenever I do hair double. I set it to being extremely low latency because there's a case for headover if you are a Bluetooth user that you can't hear things well. Or when you play, since normally I don't talk too much in game, so you may also use my stream as the main audio too. I may have to remind myself to change the setting for that whenever I do streaming. Because when you start streaming already, like currently I am, I can't really change the latency because it's already happened. But yeah, that may be something that I will change next week or when it's my next stream. I still have the same usual schedule, so very likely you can catch me. Yep, very likely. Currently, we are just fixing the setting for Ratty and Rattler since I have to match them with the environment anyway. And since we did establish previous stream that the lighting is come from behind of Rattlers in the most case. So it's an idea things to get the lighting for him also being correct. That may or may not including making his entire face darken and have to add the reflect light to brighten up. Otherwise, he is completely in the void. How long have you been doing digital art? You also do canvas painting? I start from traditional art. So I do have my pen and pencil, my paper and my pencil to draw. So technically, I still can draw without my laptop. How long is another question because I need to math. I start from grade 9 when I was having a lot of issues with class. So it may be more than 5 years or something like that. It may be like more than 5 years since I started digital art. It's also when I bought my drawing tablet, which is the Hyun. So you could say that my drawing tablet lasting for like more than 5 years or something like that too. Oh my god, that make it feel so ancient. But I say around because I have bad memories. But I do remember that I started drawings, especially on digital because I was having a lot of issues with my class. Since I mentioned, do not worry about that. Oh, I know that. I know that, don't worry. But I started getting into digital art extensively. Like I started getting invested into it because I was having issues with class since first thing first, me and Zombie, my sister, was separate because we end up having different schools, and which end up means we move to different school from each other, so I was have to deal with my own, and we was also having extensive amount of bullies. It was extremely common no matter what, so this is also that. My class is also being full of bullies. And a lot of people just like to mess around. Whenever I take a nap, there will be one person that constantly tapping my hoodies. That is very rude. Thank you very much. And we also have people bullying disabled. Yes, in my class there was also one classmate being a disabled. I think he have the brain damage because he still can walk around and talking, but he have very slow his understandability, so it takes him a bit more time to understand the lessons. And yeah, my class just straight up bully him. The drawings will be a bit zooming because I want to get some detail. And it caused me a lot of mental issues. I did have to ask mom to take a day break because I was getting a bit tired. Which is also when I end up drawing a lot on my notes just to calm down. Yeah, that is the story. Afterward, being calmed down and getting back to school, I end up munching all the bullies because they starting to get annoying, and I really want to get my studies to be done. Oh yeah, I really like to punch people. It's so satisfying whenever a bully could get punched though, like they are so tough and so strong, and then when they get punched, they just like a baby. It happened. And the thing is, I have a small arms for my mom's jeans, so it's kind of skinny. And because of that skinniness, I may end up cause a lot of damage whenever I punch people because it's not the skin nor the fat that hit people. It's the heckin' bones. Glad you were able to get back at them. Yeah, it was really satisfying whenever they just run away. You know, like they are so tough, like, yeah, give me your stuff here, and then me just punch them and they just run. Also, the girls in my class was extremely rude too, and I punched them. Although of course it made our class being very known for having bullies, and which is a very common thing. To be fair, bullies was so common back in the day. I don't know how it's a bully case currently, but I probably guess that it's still a lot. Looks like Skyrim's shouting the name VC. Yep. Although I don't play Skyrim, so I may be incorrect about that. But you know, times that I just like, get over here. You dare to bully? Okay, I'm gonna bully you back. You dare to bully? Okay, I'm gonna punch you back. You punch people, I punch too. Things like that happen in my class a lot. Oh, Tana, our epoch queen is live. Well, I'm drawing at the moment, so I'm going to miss that. And because of all the punchings, I also did pay a lot of attention to physical education class. I end up helping the teacher a lot, being the most active in the class. So the teacher even feel like I'm being more useful than the boys in the class. Because when I was here, they asked, I print over some stuff, the boys just keep whining, and there's me who just go straight to the equipment and grab the stuff. The teacher just be like, why you boys can't? I have bad attention deeply, I think so. I barely participate in class. It's okay though, it's okay. For me, I do also have ADHD, so I can't really pay attention in class well. I think I have ADHD. I do not sure about that. Which may be why I like to punch people, because I'm not paying any attention. But I mainly paying attention on physical education because moving around. Since normally you're stuck in your class very long times, sitting for a very long time too, so I just pay attention on physical education because it may or may not be the only chance that I move around. Which, look at my current state, it was my only chance to move around. I don't really move around that much since I'm stuck with studies. I have my studies to do and art to draw, so it was indeed my only chance. Okay, Rathalos having his detail being clean enough, which is nice. Although kinda off with Radian. At this stage, I still don't know why the face style of Radian and Rathalos look so different though. I may have to get enough the detail on Radians. This is a lot of back and forth because you just keep switching in between, so yeah, you guys gonna see that. Hello Senpai! Welcome to the streams. Senpai, I'm not having alcohol at the moment, so please don't tell me to grab alcohol. I need to finish the drawings. But welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good day or good night because it's probably nighttime to you. Also, yes, before the stream, somebody was telling me to draw and drink beer, so. No, why does for me like that? I only have 5 beer on my floor. 5 is a lot, okay? Wait, I need to try this one. I mean, Tana is also streaming, so you can also drink some more. Hello, so the rain breakfast beer is different, but when you just wake up, your stomach is weak. Senpai, I cannot drink. I need my stomach to rest first to get ready for more alcohols. Why is warm up, madam? Bro. So you saying you can't drink because you're drunk and Tana just says this hungover? Oh my goodness. What's happening over the Tana stream? I'm scared of this. You know what? I'm going to check over hers after the stream. It's currently still early for me to hop over. I'm editing video at the moment and your stream is more chill. Is Tana's stream ever been chill? Because most of the time we talk about food in that stream. Call the chill. Well, yes and no. Okay. Wait, does Min Green know the Epoch Queen? Epoch, okay. He knows. Min Green knows the Epoch. Well, that's good because we can talk about the fact that Hannah is having hungover. Oh my goodness. I really need to check over the stream after this. But until then, it will be a while. You know, you have to check people if they actually know because some stuff like I have a person who play Helldivers, he doesn't know about the Epoch Queens. I only can just have a facepalm. I got good footage of Misa and I need to update my intro and outro video. Granted, it will more likely be skipped. Oh yeah. I think people will just skip the intro and outro. So you might just have like a random Easter fun in the intro and outro if you want to. Knowing that people will likely skip it. Unless somehow people watch it, then that will be a surprise. apologize for my sake than anything. It's okay though, senpai. There are shows and anime that some intro don't get skipped like Tokyo Go Season 1. Oh man, I haven't watched Tokyo Go for a while, so... Wait, is it cool? I think it's called spelled as cool. Tokyo Ghoul. Wah! Wah! Why senpai say wah? Why we say wah? I don't know. Only season 1 is good, after that is terrible. Ooh. That's interesting. That is actually indeed very interesting because I haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul for a while. So I do not know how the anime going. Season 2 doesn't follow canon, and season 3 they skip over 100 chapters of manga. Oh, that is terrible. That is very terrible. Since normally for the anime they have to follow the manga's stories. Occasionally they may spin around to keep up with the schedules and also the timelines, but it may also fly out over the place. I remember there's a show that I don't remember which one that explained about the mangaka of like the way they do with the season and episode stuff. That a lot of time it just end up flying away from the original. I don't remember which one. I just remember that I saw it like a while ago. I think that's what happened to Tokyo Ghoul, that they just fly away from the storyline. Am I in the Geneva suggestion disco? What the hell? What the hell? Senpai, what are you suggesting? Become homie in Geneva suggestion disco. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I have no more comment because I don't think I even have anything. I'm gonna go for a bit of color adjustment. I'm not muted, you guys. I still see the message, but there's no notification. Why? Eh? I mean, I still keep it as like whenever someone mentions me. That is how I said to most of my Discord being like. So I'm not muted, you guys, at all. Okay, wait, that is a bit of pride. This might be better. You know, I might end up make the Scarlet Forest look too pretty for its own good. Just gonna have mess around here. Things doesn't need to be correct. But yeah, for most of my Discord, I just set it as until you guys mention me, I will look at, I will check. So I'm not muted, you guys, at all. Please. I don't think I even have my own Discord server yet. So there's also that issue. I don't know how to managing the Discord. I might have the fate that just keeps giving me the chance to become a manager, but I'm not a manager. Like somehow I'm being a group leader, so yeah, I'm being a group leader in a lot of projects. I suck at it. I transfer, but what if? Wait, I'm being a lead. I'm being the mob. I didn't know about that. Oh no. Oh no. Well, Discord actually didn't notify me that, so I'm doomed. Yeah, I'm doomed for that. You have your own server technically. I actually have more than my own server. I do online my art server is mostly being very inactive, but it's where I used to store some of the emotes that I drew. And I did make another server that I was planning for streaming dedicatedly, but I ended up not using it because I don't know how to use the bot or no adding them. So this is also that. Yeah, I'm really not that good with into streaming yet. You know, because like normally people saying that you have to lead your people when you're a streamer. I'm not doing that. I'm just letting people roam free. You know what? I should just keep this to be more far view instead of close view. Since now I'm working on this part. Yeah. For me, it's very simple that as long as you guys not causing any issue following the basic common sense and say that it's just simply being respectful, being mindful, and yeah, I'm good. I don't really have too much asking. Because I usually found that if you're having more rules or like forcing people to do things according for you, it may or may not end up backfiring of you can't really control or managing people well. Even though I play RimWorld. Speaking of RimWorld, do you guys want me to stream it one day? Do you guys know RimWorld and do you guys want me to stream it? Since it's one of the games that not most people really get into. And also even after having more than 1,000 hours in the game, which I'm not, you still have tons of things to learn about, so I'm just asking if you guys want me to. It may be interesting to know. I like how the stream having all the color is so vibrant, meanwhile I see all the color is so dope. I'm down for that. Okay, that's good. I don't know about the others yet, but if possible, I may stream it on the next, let me see, Wednesday for me, so it may be Tuesday if you live in the past, also known as time zone. It will mostly end up being chill around. I'm not really that good in Rimworld yet, and I feel like if anyone look at my pile of modding stuff, I will just go to hide it. I mean, it's a single player games. Having thousands of mods is okay. I'll catch you later. I need to focus on editing. I will be on time and stream later. Okay. Please focus on editing. I must confess, my only knowledge of the game are from animation. Wait, you know the remote animation? You know the remote animation? You know that channel? Oh my god. Because what you're seeing on that channel is totally accurate of what remote is. Oh my goodness. But yes, if you see, you know that you see that channel, it's really what remote is. It's completely mayhem. And if you have any question about the animation, like any moment that you may do not know, feel free to ask. Yes, they are so funny. I had a moment in Rimworld that, okay, so there was a pause that already been married. I do not know where is the husband of that pause. So, but somehow my phones, other phones just keep asking for romance on that phones, and that phone's being rejecting 3 people already. And then also one moment that there was a new couple in the colonies. They was being so happy, and then it was happened during daytime, and then by the nighttime fall, they just break up instantly. I called it as the fattest breakup in my colonies. Oh my god. Bimo is so random. That sounds like a soap opera. That is Rimworld, okay? Entire Rimworld, you can say that is the soap opera. Every single thing is so random. It was also so funny for me because there are very many games that the soap opera is already showing there. Like you know that there will be that soap opera. But in remote, it's so random that you didn't even expect there wasn't a soap opera. Oh, I'm pressing wrong button. Like before Rimworld, I watched some videos of like similar to animation and other chaos. But the moment you play, you still can't prepare for all the soap opera the games offer. It was so funny. Okay, the drawings will be a bit darkened, but I want to get the environment being a bit nighttime, so there's that. I feel like if I stream Rimworld, you may see all the animation being so correct. But if you have any question about Rimworld, feel free to ask. I do not have all the DLC of the game yet, so I can't really answer all that related to the DLC expansions. I feel like if I get all the settings again, it may be a while, so I may just do a soft clean. And then I'm going to go for individual. Yeah, this is happening a lot whenever I do drawings. There's nothing stable in my drawings at all. You might see the drawings like in one color, and then the next thing you know, it turns into a different entirely color. You know how I like my surprise. Still. What are the items that the pet keeps stealing from the colonists? Are you talking about the bunny and the dog animation? Okay, this is it. So I do not have too much experience with having pets in the colonies. But so if you saw the dog animation about which type of food that the dog eats, it basically means of all the fancy proper food that you have in your colonies, like meals, ration, meat, and stuff, they often go for like drugs. Yes, it's a game that I may have a lot of issue in the future of unable to monetize, because the game will have so many things out of context, but the pet usually steal drugs. They do not consume a proper meal. They straight up consuming medication, and that may or may not including drugs and alcohol. There was a story that a wolf consuming all the alcohol in the stores. And as a person who plays Rimworld, that's completely true. It does have the ability and the energy to steal alcohols. Although I don't really use pets in Rimworld extensively, but that does happen. And if you talk about the Trumbull video, it's simply they consuming a lot of food. They are herbivore and they will consume a lot of food. While the pets that you may really don't want to tame them if you have if your colony is still in the early stage of developing. Okay, this part got too much erase. And now I have to wait for processing information. may reduce the opacity. That is too much opacity. Oh wait, I'm using wrong brush. Oh no. Definitely made me want to play it now. Oh yes. If you don't mind the entire management, because I do know it's not the game for everyone, please try to play the game. It's so fun. And even without all the expansion DLC, you still can play the game. There is like a very huge modding community in RimWorld that it can turn basic games like having no mod into thousands of hours. Also, the game is on sale, 20% sale. So if you're interested, there is that. Well, if you really like to have some soap opera in your life, then you can play the game. And if you want to have some mod recommendations, I can also give you some. It will be mainly focusing on keeping the most vanilla. But yes, you can also add in some more mod in the future because some people even having nuclear. The base game doesn't have nuclears, but people can mod into that. There are so many things that people mod in the games. It actually really amazed me. You know the drawing is not finished, but look at this! Oh my god! I want to get the lighting a bit. I want to try the Radiance Wind Song. I feel like Room will have more soap opera than games like what's it? The Sim. You know The Sim? Look awesome so far? Yes. Currently, I just need to get the rendering and the sprinkles and it will be finished. Oh my god, it looks so heckin' cool. I'm gonna get this into different layers so that I can change them. Yes, I have heard it, never got to play it though. It's okay. But the sim is a bit similar to Rimworld or any other games that may similar, like what's it? Paralife. That you basically managing your tiny human and also increasing them, like their ability, their passive, stuff like that. And currently I'm just copying like all the setting stuff, so there might be some duplication that you will see. This is just temporary, not a permanent. It also kinda causes a lot of loading issue. Sorry, Krita. So basically in the sim there is some soap opera that I also have. Including breaking up. why I have so relationship drama in every single games. Well, simply one random NPC going on relationship for like 3 different person already, and they still haven't have any proper relationship life. They just, hey, do you think I go for this guy? Okay. I'm like, yeah, let's just go for it. And then everything went well. The next day, yeah, I break up to that person. I'm like, bro. And that happened like 3 times or something like that. I'm like, bro, please go. Yeah, I don't know why. To be fair, it's very fun. Like, who doesn't want to have some soap opera in their life? Only I'm just adding some lighting up. Because most of these already have their own colors. This is also when I'm going to fix some detail too, so there's that. But the problem with the sim is it doesn't feel random enough, like... Yeah, it doesn't feel random enough for me, and the DLC from EA also heckin' expensive. Yet, the content isn't that much. I mean, yeah, it does give you a lot of expansion for your building, but other than that, it doesn't feel satisfying. Compared to RimWorld, which is something I've been playing a lot, all the expansions are so unique. Like, you have Ideology DLC that expands your colonies to actually having a cult. So you can have a colonies full of cannibalism, or you can have colonies that like to punch people, which is really fun. I would say that. Or you can have colonies that focusing on having farmers. So there is also that. There are so many things that you can do with it. So first thing first, you can have easier time to get prisoner or even converting them to your liking or your colony's liking. You can, so it gives a lot of things that like allowing people to eat human or prefer to having drugs. It's really fun, I would say that. Also, one of the recommended DLC to have at early because it just giving you some more building options, and also just some easier time to getting more human sacrifice for your causes. Because why not? And then we have Odyssey, which basically expand the universe, because normally in RimWorld you are limited to a somewhat decent land, but doesn't expand that too much since you may also notice that there are future realistic mech. So you may question what is the sky is like in RimWorld. So that is what the Odyssey DLC adds. it so many space stuff. Like you can have your own spaceship, or you can do the quest line to get your own spaceship. Unlimited power, I mean potential. It's okay. You can actually have unlimited power in Grimworld. So it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about that. But yeah, honestly, expands so much about space. And like if you are a person who doesn't like to send your people out to do tradings, because to be fair, road trips are dangerous. Like you can get robbed. You have to fight people, which can be dangerous if your traders aren't really that strong or aren't really fully prepared. Honestly, just let you fly straight to the trading location. No more walking when you can just fly. Am I right? But yeah, that is Odyssey. It's also expanding, like having the ending for the DLC, like you have a new ending for the game, which is very fun. Since normally in RimWorld you only have one chance for the ending, which is escaping the planet. Well, Odyssey, you have the ending. I don't know why is that, because the ending for them, because I don't really pay attention too much and I don't really have Odyssey yet. But I don't know, you may learn about it before me. And then we have battle test. If you feel like having normal humans as your colony for a while, it may be a bit boring. Well, battle test expand that. It let you have vampire. You can become a beastman. You can also bring people who like using bombs. Or you can become bugs or mushroom. What you want, battle test, give it. Also, you can have pigs. You can actually hate humans in battle test, because normally in RimWorld you cannot have children. But battle test keep that. The ability to have your colonies giving birth. Oh my goodness. So you can actually have the forever colonies, because now they actually reproduce. Oh my god, I feel like whenever I talk about RimWorld, there are so many things can be taken out of context. But yeah, like imagine like you want to have a long-term colonies, but you doesn't want to constantly having to kidnap and convert people to your colonies. You start questioning, hey, can I just have a kid? Yeah, that is what biotech give you. It lets you have the ability to have kids. You can also edit in the genes, so you want your colonies to constantly having addiction to drugs, alcohol, stuff like that. You can do that with biotech. I feel like I'm giving advertisement. I'm having the energy to just giving advertisement to RimWorld, because the game gives you so many things. So much power to do absolutely every single thing, and your phones decide to give a soap opera. Hello, Bacon! Welcome to the stream! How it's going? Currently we are drawing, as you can see. We are making a very slow but steady progress to the drawings at the moment. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening. Hope Steven, I think I forgot the name. Oh, I forgot absolutely every single thing. I love the drawing idea. Please say thanks to Shiders because he gave the drawing idea, but it looks so pretty at the moment. And look at it! All the detail. Oh, it looks so fucking good. But yes, Shiders is the one give the drawings idea, so it's not really my original idea, but it's something that I can't refuse to because the idea is too good to not be unleashed. I don't know if Shredder's watching, but he might be editing and he might be asleep. I don't know. Time zone is a challenge. Proud of you for branching now. Nice. Yep. Thank you for that. And yes, it's taking it slowly. There is no rushing for the drawings, and there is so many things to do. I'm still trying to keep making sure that the drawing isn't overwhelming, since when I get into drawing too much, it may adding way too much unnecessary stuff, which may end up hurting the drawings. So keeping things in check and making things in balance. But hope you are doing well. We was talking about RimWorld, the games that you're managing your colonies, expand, and also have a lot of soap opera. Maybe you could show a commission for art. I do have a commission. So I used to do a lot of commission, but I don't really do them more since I did took a very long break. I don't think I have told the story of it yet, but I would love to commission you for werewolf pictures. You can send me in the DM if you have in over on Tana Discord server. My DM is very open for all. That may or may not including some randomness, since I also have my Instagrams. And you know, I like randoms. I can try to look for the detail of my commission prices, but just know that it's kinda old. So there might be some issue. But the price is open for negotiate. I don't want to rush people. I don't want to rush people with that, and I don't want to cause too much issue. But you're very open to ask for commission. Of course, I really want to note that I want to add note that I take my time with drawings, as you can see. So I won't give any proper deadline, like I won't give proper times of when I will finish the drawing. It will be a very problematic for me if like I say at this time and then I still haven't delivered the art yet. I really don't want to have that experience to you. So I hope you understand about that. And if you also want to, I do have a game to recommend everyone to check. It's RimWorld. We were talking about that in the chat, but if you like to have a game that mainly about managing your colonies, please check it out. It's just so fun to play. And the modding community, the wiki for the game is so good too. So please check the game out when you can. Yeah, I'm just taking my time over here. The drawings, of course, is going to be slow, as usual. I don't know if I will finish the drawings during the stream or not, because often I take a lot of time to finish anything. But the only thing is I hope that I can finish it, have some healing times, and also just have fun. Having fun is important even if you're making some mistake. Have a happy mistake. That is more important. In life, we may have a lot of stuff. You're gonna get your donation set up. It's so much easier to fund you this way. I have coffee. That is the first thing. I do wish that I have like monetization for YouTube app, but for it to be available, I need to have more subscribers. For it to unlock, I don't remember how many is. But yes, I do really wish for that, saying it would be easier for people to donate. And another option is for me, I do have PayPal. It's just I don't want to just like promoting it's not promoting, but it's just adding PayPal as my main payment, not payment. Oh my god, my brain is not braining. Use PayPal as my main way of donation, because the problem with PayPal is if a lot of people donating, it may end up flag my account for investigation check, and it can be a lot of issues. So there is that. I don't really want to cause too much issue, and I do know that not all people have PayPal. Since PayPal doesn't exist everywhere, there are countries doesn't allow PayPal, so this is that. But I do know, and I do really want to have donation subscription for YouTube available. It's kind of one of my main goals right now is being a full-time content creator or streamers. I do know content creator will be a very far-fetched for me, since I don't really make too much video. Making video would be the preferred options, but study stuff kinda preventing me, so. But I mean, one day I may able to get all the video out. I may also start editing my own stream more. Because not most people really want to watch the entire stream live, so they may watch in the bar. So if I have the edited part for people to watch, it will be better. That is my idea, but executing it still requires some more time, and yeah. But you can say that it's a one day in the far future. Are we able to do it? Until then, you guys have me drawings and yapping about, which I would say is still very fun for me because I have people to talk about and have people to listen of my chaotic conversation. Due to how much I like to talk. How can we sound Japanese but usually Southeast Asian, right? Yes, I'm from Southeast Asian. I'm not Japanese. As much as I hope so, I want to be. But I'm not Japanese. I'm just a very normal still. Foremost, I think it's been mentioned over on Tana stream before, but I'm from Vietnam. No, not Philippines. It's Vietnam. I'm from Vietnam. I'm a Vietnamese. So English isn't my first language, and it's also one of my hardest languages to spell things correctly. But I'm Vietnamese. The issue with being a Vietnamese is I can't spell English well as like the last words of some like books. I cannot get the K at the end correctly since normally in Vietnam we don't spell them. So it would require a lot of time for me to spell them more naturally. And that will be a very long issue until I get it out. MV or SV? What's that? Because usually in Vietnam we just ask like which part of the city that you come from. So like from Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, which is the two main one. We also, but usually from that we can know the dialects and the cultures. MV or SV exactly? I'm from Ho Chi Minh City, which is like below the S. Yeah, I'm from Ho Chi Minh City. I'm very open to talk about where I live because Vietnam is decently big enough that you can't really find my location instantly, and due to my family history, my spelling and stuff are kinda different from the locals. So I'm very open to talk about. Just know that I'm not your tour guide. I have very bad memory and sense of directions. Because I'm a sassy lost child. Every single time I go to the mall, I have the face and the energy of the lost child, but very sassy. That's what my sister called me as, a very sassy lost child. It was really fun though. I don't really go to the mall that often, but it was very nice. Especially since now I moved far away from the city. So finding me will be a bit more challenging, to be fair. Saigon Tiny, yes, I'm Saigon Tiny. Even though most people in Vietnam don't really say Saigon anymore. Saigon is kinda become the old world, so Ho Chi Minh. I guess it's good. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We are very chill in this stream. There's nothing right or wrong. Especially since like different people with different cultures. And there are no forcing. Unless you play RimWorld. I might do a RimWorld stream next week because the RimWorld animation been popping up. I think to everyone's. It's okay, Bagel. It's okay, really. Please don't feel bad about it. I'm from Canada, so I bet you know nothing about my country, yes. All I know is, first of all, you have a lot of snow. And second of all is maple. That's all I know. Unfortunately. Since I don't really make I haven't have a passport in currently, so I don't really go outside of Vietnam. My mom been telling me to make a passport, but I just keep forgetting about that. True. Yeah, okay, so the two things that I know about Canada is correct. But at least know that people all over the world love you and support you. Thank you. Oh, no, we're from Canada. I mean, we have senpai, so yes, I know that. But yes, thank you a lot, Bagel. Thank you a lot. Baka. Bak. I hope I say that correctly. I'm gonna cut the extra because I may have a lot of them. And doesn't that mean like kids? I don't know. Because in Vietnam it's different. In Vietnam the kids we use the sound of the to spell as a kiss. So I don't know. I'm gonna try this is okay guys, one dog on another dog. Because another dog make Ratty and Rattler's pop the dog can pop, so you can have the lighting to be more pop up. Or just one. Guys, which one? Okay, I'm gonna have to say. For me, I might go for this. I may have a lot. I may need to do some cleaning. But it just made the drawing pop up so long. Pack. No, Pack isn't a case. Pack isn't a case. In Vietnam. We don't really use a K at the end. That is the main thing. We don't use the K at the end, so the K will end up being the C because we do have C at the end, but not K. K doesn't belong at the end. Since normally we cannot spell that. Alright. I might get this. I might go with this because I can get the drawings a bit more dramatic. In Vietnam, if you really want to say kiss, it's chu. It's just like choo choo. So what happened then is completely tribalist. It's tribalist in Vietnam. There are absolutely no meaning for that words. For English, kiss is choo choo. Like, okay, language study time. So, kiss is equal to no, it's C like chu, chi. Like you have the chi at the front. This is the kill. This is the kill. Kiss. If you have like this is like when someone asking for kisses, stuff like that, like but you want it to be cutely, you say choo choo. Hello, hair finger. Oh my god, why you come at this time when we're talking about kisses? But welcome to the stream. Currently we was drawings, but currently we are having some language study because Bego asked. Yes, it's choo choo. If you want to say like I want to kiss you, you do not say this. You would say as home. Home like tôi muốn hôn bạn. Like tôi muốn hôn bạn. Please, my writing is terrible, so yes. With equal to I'm gonna delete this. Once. Muốn equal I want to. Tôi is I. Kiss. You. Yeah, there is that. So like we have two ways of saying kisses. It's either choo choo. It's like just come just to say hi, tiny. Hello, Paolo. But yes, you come into a very funny moment. Have a nice day. Okay, thank you a lot. Hello, hope you and Marie having a good sleep because I do know it's nighttime to you. But hope you have a good rest. Rest is important. I feel like whenever you guys going to show up in the chest. Oh, Tung. Tung is like, it's kind of like you carrying someone. It's like love, but it's in the care love. Tung is like it's also love, but it's in the caring. Like the normal way for you to use it is like tôi, thương, bạn. It's like I care for you. And if you say like thương, sorry, some of my spelling might be a bit different, so it's like the care by two. So like if you have one tune, it's care. But if you have two tunes, it's care by two. Now it's 1:24 a.m. here. Marvin is sleeping. Bye. Bye. Paolo, hope you have good sleep too. And hope Marvin have a very good sleep. And eat party. So care by two is like love for caring. Yeah. Welcome to Vietnamese. Chill. Chill is kind of so chill. It's very similar to English. It's just chill. So if you have chill by two, it's just extreme. Chill. Because chill is just chill. That is it. Welcome to the stream. We turn from drawing into language learning. I have so much fun exploring Vietnamese with you. Nice! Glad that you have fun knowing more language. Even though most of the language is all about love talk. And it's not the language that I'm strong about. But nice that my knowledge about it help you exploring more. That you might also use them in my future stream because I'm very open for all. For all the chaos activity and also language learning that I try my best so. Maybe one day I will learn. It will be a lot of learning, but good thing for English is the writing are just English but with hand. The spelling may be some difficult for you to learn, but you will get there. Don't worry about it. I speak English and French. I do not know French. I don't know about French, even though we have French class in Vietnam. Part of the past, there's a lot. I do not want to talk about the 1,000 years of war in Vietnam because it's history and I do not remember about history. French is easy. Vietnamese must be hard. I don't know. It can be easy if you think it. It's mainly the spelling may give you some difficult at first, but you will get there, don't worry. Oh, it's raining over here. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a big rain. Okay, it's going to be a big rain. Damn it. Oh no. So the problem with rain in Vietnam that it can cause internet weaken because water anyway. So the stream may be a bit weakened of having some buffering. So I hope it will be okay for most part. But that is my hope. Alright, Tiny, I'm going to bed. Always a pleasure to catch you stream. Be fun. Thank you, Boom. Thank you, Bagel. Hope you have good rest. Rest is important, so please making sure you have good enough sleep. Bye. Yeah. I will see how long can I stream because it's raining, so it may cause some issue with the stream. That is my only hope that it doesn't. Because it will really bad if the stream suddenly have connection issue. I really hope I don't jinx myself then. Because I know I would. Don't worry about the color, maybe a bit too harsh. It will clean up and being adjusted back. As I always say, don't worry about mistakes. It's probably slowly heading to bedtime to most of the people watching the stream, so yeah, there's that. You know, time zone is always a hard thing to keep in check. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Now we're gonna ask Green this just to help cutting out to get the back of the gradient gratulus being more separating now compared to the front. This will not affect the joints too much. We're just making the back being more saturated. Wait, no, being less saturated. It gives some depth to the drawings in general. Of course, being balanced of that is also very important because we doesn't want it to be far back off, far off the body, but we also doesn't want it to be too ahead of the joints. The drawing is getting so pretty. Gratulus flare kinda getting a bit greenish, so I'm gonna try to. I so face saw 1,000 people watching. And I'm like, nah, I'm going back to editing. Well, welcome back to the editing zone, senpai. The drawing is getting there. It's slowly getting there, going to be finished soon. So I may able to finish the drawing in this stream. That's if I'm being... I love it, you're killing it. Yes. Currently, I'm just adding some of the finishing details and some rendering, which usually will take a lot of layers. Since I'm constantly mismatching them, of course, making sure that the detail that I want to add are necessary. You know, you doesn't want to add too much unnecessary detail because it could affect the drawings. Let's pick this color, set it as outline. We're gonna go for this too. You guys might know what we are going to do. Hey, where's the beginning? Oh no, I cannot see my starting. This is just to add some sprinkle, because it's now the part that we're adding sprinkles. I don't know that I can make things a bit better, but let's just be slow with it. I mean, mostly it's just I'm gonna group the entire thing some. Save it because it kinda often causes a lot of issue for the loading. And gonna double it. This will be the below one will be our original one. We still going to have all the detail in it. But this one we're gonna do a lot of color adjusting to get the color right. We can also use the auto contrast to keep the contrast of the drawing up, but it may also darken it a lot, as you guys can see. But that is depend on person. For me, I like to manually adjusting them. What we are doing is getting the dark to be more prominent, and the light is also prominent, while also not overshadowing everything. I'm using color adjustment curve. It may doesn't show on stream, but just be patient and you guys will get your result. I'm gonna get the blue out. tiny bit of green. And the red. It's kind of funny for me is you guys still can see the changes, but you guys can't see what am I doing to get all the changes. I'm gonna keep the saturation. Look at this! So this is the before I do any color adjustment. And this is after I did the color adjustment. What do you guys think? The drawing is getting in. Is the color adjustment similar to HDR? Maybe. Because okay, it really doesn't show, so I may have to change this a bit. Okay, you guys will see the endless OBS. So give me a moment. Okay, this does it so? Okay, it does so. So this is what I use. It's just simply color adjustment curve, and it does have absolutely every single thing for me. So I'm not too sure if it's the HDR yet. There are so many things I do not know. And I do not remember, but this may be how I may go into stream drawings because it may help you guys seeing things more. Do you guys think so? Also, I didn't know that it fall off. Wait, I need to turn this off. That is my Steam. Okay, before we add the last sprinkle, let's just get the drawings to be smaller because it's been giant for a while. Okay, taking time. I get the wrong size, so I'm gonna undo and do it again. Sorry. Okay, this will reduce the memory load. And now time to add sprinkles. No, this is too small. Yeah, it's too small. Okay, let me see. Do I have big sprinkles? Okay, this is big. I need that. One more trick that you guys can do to get the drawings to see how it's going to look like. Set it as color. This tool help you see the saturation to see if the drawings having any contrast issue. Like you can see if the background is a bit too blending in, or the subject is a bit blending to the background, but this is only help with the saturation. It doesn't mean the entire drawing, so you guys have to check on that. So like from this, I see that there's this that I didn't know, so I'm gonna fix it by softly blending it. Oh yeah, it's from the ray, the beam. So I may also don't really fix it too much. But yeah, this may be all for the drawings. What do you guys think? I might make it a bit brighter, though it may be a bit too dark. That is my side. I don't know if your side have any issue. But yeah, chat, what do you guys think about the drawings? Is the drawing looking good? Does the drawing have any issue that you guys want to adjust? I'm going to press and drinks. It looks good. I would suggest to adjustment. Feel free to give your suggestion direct. Flower on bottom left look unfinished, I see. I will work on that. And what is your second suggestion? The tail on the right dragons fade with the background, so that is radiant. I see. Thank you, Derek, for your suggestion, and your suggestion is very correct. The flower does give the feeling of being unfinished, and indeed, radiant tail does look unfinished. Oh, wait, it's not unfinished, but it looks like it's blending in a bit too much with the background. So, before we officially finish the drawings, which is a good thing that we haven't, we shall fix it. The face may have some bit of issue, but that is okay. Good eye though, Jared, because normally I would skip those details. Since the problem of drawings for a very long time that you slowly get blind, the tunnel vision. So good catch. Well, since the drawing is also now on the lower side of memory required, we can have some bit of easier time to fix it. Since at the same time, the laptop, my device, won't have too much issue rendering all the detail. So we shall continue fishing because we really want the drawing look as best as it can be. So from frame it might look like this side is the easel, so let's just add in a bit of this. And then add in, I think it will add the red over here. We should also increase the redness over here to give them some pop up, separate from the back, and adding some more red. Yep, this part also needs some bit of red. Yep. And then let's see. We doesn't really have the blue properly, so we're gonna use this. I may get it down a bit more. Yep, this look good. So what do you think about the tail? Does it look a bit more connecting and also more popping out? We have to do the same to Rattler's tail, but that is the start of the idea. For Rattler's tail, I feel like the blue will take main part, but the rest still gonna stuck at the end. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Yeah, and now the dragon is good as you make it. Nice. So we are getting the progress. Also, really don't worry, the The drawings will always have a lot of mistakes at the end, so I'm open for any suggestion for fixing. It happened a lot. But mainly because I'm getting the stream times and stuff, you may notice that it's slowly up to the moment I'm getting a bit tired. So I may have some issue of seeing things or noticing the mistake. Next we have this. The flower. I do hope Senpai isn't here to witness the flower. But according from David, the flower look unfinished, so we're gonna render it to be a bit more finishing. It may also because the brush I'm using for the flower is like a leaf, so it's really not a flower at the start. But it's okay, we start rendering it into a flower. I know they are just for flavor and not meant to call attention. It's okay though. I mean, it's important for me to get all the detail that I put in being correct too. So it's really okay though, David. Don't worry about it. Mainly I feel like we can ignoring some of the red flower. Still gonna get the rendering of them out, but we're gonna focus on the color flower. The color flower will be main focus because they give out the separate, like the main character. So that is what we're going to focus on them. How about that? How about that, Derek? You feel that's justified enough? Since I do know that we don't really need to focusing on every single flower because that can take a very long time on rendering. But we also can't really ignore them because they're also part of the drawings. So they are part of the whole. Sound like a good plan. Nice, okay. So working on that. And really don't worry about that. Don't worry about like feeling you give me a lot more work to do. Every single part of the drawings are important because they make the drawings how it look like. So even the flower is not being ignored. Because without the flower, the scarlet forest will be a bit empty during the red rivers. Right? We need some, and also the flower have different color than the rest, so it gives some pop up the energy, giving the drawings a bit different color. So in general, they are still very important to properly render. Dun, dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Really, you should say sorry to Senpai because you know he doesn't really like flower. Because Hana sent him too much flower. Hana tortured him with flower after all. I know normally the stream should be in by now, but just try to finish this. It's almost finished already. We just need to fix up the flower and we go. There's no rush about it, don't worry. So it looks like it's been finished by now. How do you think they work? I need a brush. And water. Yeah, my neck. Let's clean up some. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That will be all for me. I will get the stamp up and also just adding some bit of more. Well, it's mostly just after effects, after stuff like tiny bit of color adjusting. But that will be all for me today. I will gonna end the stream, taking some nap. But before that, I will also post the drawings as soon as I can. The music is also ending. But yeah, thank you everyone watching. Thank you for all the conversation that you guys are having with me. Hope everyone have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. Hope you also have a birthday. Thank you. I need to turn this off a bit. And bye bye. See ya.